Right out of the gate, I want to apologize to you guys for the really late upload and all that stuff. It didn't mean to happen. Just last night, it was a long night. And here we are back in action as the Leafs came away last night with the 5-2 victory. Well, 4-2, including an empty netter by Patty Marleau. Victory over the Pittsburgh Penguins. And it started out crazy, because the Leafs were down 6-0 in shots to start the game. And really not much pressure, not much going on, but a beautiful, beautiful play by the fourth line. Well, if you fire in Tyler Bozak as well. I mean, you look at the initial play. You know, Josh Levo going behind the back of the net. Kind of a nifty little backhand, behind him pass to Tyler Bozak. And there's no defenseman home. Kapanen is wide open in front of the net. Bozak just slides it to him, and he buries it in the empty net and Leafs up 1-0. Kapanen's, a lot of his goals against Pittsburgh have been wide open cages. You guys remember back last year in Game 81 when we clinched the playoff spot. His first NHL goal was a wide open cage. But I don't care. You got to be able to finish those, and he did. It's 1-0. 10 minutes later, just under, 47 seconds left in the first period. Point shot by Morgan Rielly. Gorgeous, gorgeous deflection from Nazem Kadri. Beats Tristan Jarry, or Jarry, however you pronounce it. His 25th goal of the year. 25 goals for Nazem Kadri. Leafs up 2-0. Like I said, Rielly grabbed an assist, and Leo Komarov grabbed an assist on this one. And things are going well. The Leafs getting outshot, however, 11-7 in the first period, but they're up 2-0. That's what matters. And the quality of chances for the Penguins, they weren't all that great. Freddie did have to make a couple big saves, but they weren't, 10 bell saves. They weren't, big chances. It felt like the entire period. No. The Leafs did throw some pressure on them, and they're up 2-0 after one. That's fantastic. We go to the second period. On the power play, Nazem Kadri again. Mitch Marner grabbed an assist on the play. Morgan Rielly once again. And the Leafs are up 3-0 against Pittsburgh. This is terrific. And just under 2 minutes to play in the second period, Mitch Marner, let's rewind this a little bit, because that was on the power play. Well, how did they get that penalty? Well, it looked like Brian Dumoulin had scored. No, immediately the referee waving it off. Goalie interference. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. I saw I know he did clip Freddie Anderson on the way, but was he making the save when there was no contact? The puck was already in. I mean, that's a tough call. I mean, the Pittsburgh fans. Probably, obviously, their coach and the team was furious. I don't blame them. Plus, he gets a 2-minute penalty for interference. And that could have made it 3-1 heading into the third period. That's a big goal. And instead, Leafs get the power play, and Mitch Marner flutters a puck on net. It squeaks through Tristan Jarry. 19th of the year for Mitch. Morgan Rielly seems like to be having a ton of assists in that game. He gets another one. Leafs up 4-0 after 2 periods. See what I mean? That big play changed the game, because we go to the third period, and late, Sidney Crosby scores, Patrick Hornquist scores, and if you think about it, that power play never happens. It's a 3-1 game. Those 2 goals tie it. Instead, the Leafs had the 4-0 lead. Those 2 make it 4-2. And then Patty Marleau scores the empty netter for his 21st of the season. Ron Hainsey grabs an assist. And that was with just under a minute to play in the game. That call is a big reason of why this Leaf team won. Because, like I said, they were up 3-0. That would have made it 3-1 heading into the third. Pittsburgh's a great team. They find ways to come back. They scored 2 late in the game. That would have tied it, and who knows what would have gone from there. But it happened. It's over and done with. Freddie Anderson, much, much, much better in this game. I mean, you talk about, You know, him not playing well as of late. 5 goals against, 5 goals against, 3, 3, 3, you know, and then the shutout. Then 5, and then 3. He was really having a tough stretch. He gets some lengthy time off, 5 days off, 2 goals on 40 shots. That's more like Freddie Anderson. The Leafs, again, they didn't play their greatest. They got outshot to all heck. 40, what was it, 40-26, I think it was? Yeah, 40-26. But special teams won this game. Leafs were 2 for 2 on their power play. Pittsburgh was 0 of 3. That's enough said right there. You know what I mean? And that's... Special teams can win you games. A lot of games. If you find a way to score a key power play goal or kill off a key penalty, that could win you a game. And it did for the Leafs today. Or last night. Because they got the benefit of the doubt of that call. And they took advantage of it and put the lead up to 4, which was much more comfortable than 3-0. The worst lead in hockey, or the 3-goal lead, the worst lead in hockey. So that's that. The Leafs, I mean, they break Pittsburgh's 3-game win streak. They get out of their losing streak. Thank God. They needed it. And it's weird because the Leafs don't play till Wednesday now. They don't play today, which is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then they play Wednesday, and that's back at the Air Canada Center against the Dallas Stars. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I'll be at that game. I totally didn't clue in, but I think I'm going to be at that game. So that video, guys, will be uploaded a little bit later than we're used to. But the Leafs look to get on a nice little roll here, back at home now. Obviously winning last night at home. You're at home taking on the Dallas Stars, a very, very good Dallas Stars team, 38-24. Obviously, Ben Bishop has really solidified that goaltending problem that they've had over the years. And I think everyone expect that once they sign him, they'll be like, okay, this team is legit now. They're all, I mean, the whole Carey Ram, oh my God, that's a flashback for Leaf fans. Kari Lehtinen, you know, I mean, that was, it was an experiment gone wrong. It just didn't really go anywhere. It was useless, right? Now you get Ben Bishop, and you're a legit contender, all right? So it's not going to be easy. Obviously, Sagan, Jamie Benn, all that stuff. So it's going to be a tough one on Wednesday, and then you go back-to-back. You head back to Buffalo, where you play in, well, it's basically version 2 of the Air Canada Center, be full of Leaf fans. But how about we flippin' beat Buffalo? Please? But first things first, Dallas on Wednesday night, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed last night's game. Hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. Who's your player of the game in this one? Would you give it to Kadri? Would you give it to Morgan Riley? Would you give it to Freddie Anderson? Here, I'm going to hear what you guys have to say. And we'll talk to you guys Tuesday podcast. Monday, tomorrow, Jay's edition. We'll be recapping this past week's games and all that stuff. We'll talk to you guys Raptors edition, hopefully in a little bit, as they look to beat the New York Knicks. And in New York, they're up, 8 at the half or something like that? Yeah, it's 8 at the half, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens there. And like I said, we'll talk to you guys Leafs edition. That'll be Wednesday. Holy smokes, that was tough to say. Wednesday, as the Leafs look to win 2 straight. Dallas Stars at the Air Canada Center taking on the Buds. Let's keep it rolling. Let's get on a nice little roll here to end the season. We'll talk to you guys then.